Alright, hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Terraforming Time. I am your host Adam, and for the first time, hello! I have a webcam now, so that will make it a little bit easier for you guys to follow along. Bit of fun. So let's just do a couple of things here. Okay. And we'll get a game going in just a sec here. Let's see, what do we got happening? 2 hours, that's far too long. 45. Karma 2. Karma no. 0. 45 minutes. Not sure I want to do... I'll try my own game here. Let's see. Do at least Karma 4. That one on. Hey McLeod, welcome. Thanks for joining. Nice to chat with you earlier in Private's game. Earlier, well, today for me. It's now 10:30 PM here. Excuse me. That was about, 12 hours ago? Something like that. Let's see. Right, we'll do 1 hour just to be comfortable. 2:30, so 8 hours difference. Yep. Okay. Yeah, great. Welcome. Let's see. Karma 4, yep. Let's do that here. And we'll just put in the chat here. Karma 4. Hopefully Karma 4's okay. Yeah, the higher the Karma, the more likely I'd have people not to leave, so... Oh, Karma 1. Oh dear. How did that happen? Karma 1's no fun. It'll take you a while to build up to... Yeah, it is. Not enough Karma. It's amazing why there's not enough Karma. Okay. To go lower than that. Oh. So I'll do this. It's fine. Karma 3 is okay. I'm not going any lower than that, as I said. Ranked on. Yeah, I'm not doing 30 minutes. That's crazy. Yeah, it's tough when people leave. I played a game last week, or the other week before, where basically the other two people left pretty much straight away. Because they didn't like their corpse and cards, I'm guessing. And I played against AIs, which is no fun, but, you know, I don't want to lose Karma, so I finished the game. You know, is what it is, right? So, it's not as much fun, but it is what it is. So we'll just wait a little bit and see if we get a few people joining. Hope everyone's well. Oh, there's that person who didn't have enough Karma. Yeah, one more person we need. Yeah, so it's a rare Thursday night stream for me. I don't usually stream Thursday nights, but yeah, I've got a few days off work, so I'm hoping to get quite a few streams in the next few days. So probably a similar time to now. You just wanted to play, so you destroyed your Karma. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, look, it's a card game. There's a bit of RNG as we know. You know, sometimes the game gives you everything. Sometimes you get nothing. So, you know, take the good with the bad, and it all ends up balancing out in the end. But I think what this game shows you is that the the more you play, the more you understand how things work together, or don't work together. You get an appreciation of how things work, and it's a bit more skill and tactics than luck. So you can make a new account. I'm not exactly sure how the karma system works. I believe you start with 3, and someone posted on someone else's stream the other day, and no, one of Hodgepodge's videos, I think, and I just caught a bit of it. I think the way it works is, and feel free to correct me, to play a no. Sorry, McLeod, I'm just going to do this. I can't. This is so annoying when the chat doesn't work here. I can't. Oh, there you go. It's yeah, no worries. Thank you. Appreciate it. Just responding to this guy here. Wants to play 2-player. I'm not in the mood for 2-player really at the moment. I don't mind them, but I much prefer 3. So I think you start with 3 karma, and if you are the first person to quit or run out of time in a game, you lose a karma point, I think. But if you finish 5 games without running out of time or quitting, I think you gain a point of karma. I think. Not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. I'd be interested to find out actually what its meaning of this time limit. Well, if I could click on the chat, I would, but sometimes it's not happening. Oh well. No, can't actually click on that. 10+ games. Maybe it's more than that then. Let's see. How many games? 10? Maybe it's 20. 15 or 20? Seems like a lot though. Yeah. Oh wow, okay. Just gonna do something here for a sec, sorry. Looks like we're not getting another person here, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I've just lost my webcam, sorry everyone. Just trying to get it back if I can. I'll just take it off for a sec here. Unfortunately, we're not getting another person here, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, there we go. We got someone. Fantastic. It's always worth waiting, I find. So, okay, critical, Thas as well. Do like critical a lot. Ooh, hello. Oh, look at the science. Nice science. Let's see. Not much that's great though. We've got a couple of good science cards. Hey Filter, welcome. Thanks for joining once again. Yeah, it's a rare Thursday night stream for me, and as I was saying earlier to people, for those who were tuning in the last little bit, I've got a few days off work, so I'm hoping to stream quite a few games. And I did have my webcam up and running in about 10 minutes ago, but it's 5 minutes. It's just stopped working, so I'll try and fix that as we go. But just picking here, we've got critical orthosis, and seeing a good science start. We're just missing a few tags. Um, what else do we take here? Not sure there's much else. We can get better than 10 for an energy for AI, right? Unless we take that. It's not great. I don't like, excuse me, mirrors into carbonate. 18 leaves 39. Cheap energy. Yeah, I don't like urbanized. We do need a card to cycle. So we'll just take this just to cycle it with Mars U. Let's see. We'll just check the starting cash, 57. Okay. It's definitely not a Tharsis hand here, I don't think. Definitely more critical. Herbivores and mangrove. Interesting thought. I know you like mangrove a lot here. So 57. We're taking these for sure. This to get the cards. Although we're third, which doesn't help us, unfortunately. Yeah, it's 10. So it's one cheaper than a standard, so it's probably not worth taking, right? Yeah, we don't have a lot of plant stuff happening. Don't think we want to invest in carbonate, so I think we just take this to cycle. Yeah, that's true. So it's 10 instead of 11. So it is technically a cheaper, but not by much. So we'll take it to cycle with Mars U. Hopefully we can get 2 cards for flooding. And let's see. 42, 34, 27. Yeah, we can take a few cards here. And you want to take herbivores and mangrove for your filter, just to keep for later on. We take nothing else, right? No. I think that's fine. Alright, well we'll see if this works. We'll just pop a IGL. Alright, let's see who we're up against here. UNMI with 5. Mining Guild with 7. Okay, they've taken a few cards. Not sure they'll be able to get much done this gen. So, what we really want to do is Mars U and get flooding down for 2 cards, if we can. We'll cycle mirrors. Yeah, herbivores. I don't think I've really played that before, or very much at all, certainly. It depends, right? If the auction goes up quick, then, you know, you're in business. And what's coming? Vesta. Interesting, UNMI doing a non-UNMI thing. Okay. Mine. Alright, so we got the cards we want. Yeah. Alright, so here we go. Let's cycle mirrors. See what we get here. Ooh. Okay. Well, taking 2 cards for sure. Okay. Okay. Not horrible. Yeah, I don't think we play this yet. There's no need to. And I don't think we want to play Space Station either, because then the others may hate draft or, you know, prevent space tax from coming our way. So I think we save cash here. Yeah. Micromills. Gee, Pepple's taking some weird cards here. Micromills is okay, but it's not amazing. I mean, rather than play Micromills and... I think we're done here. Rather than play Micromills and... I don't know, like... You gotta focus on TR, right? Because they didn't have much in hand. Not sure about that. Alright. We need energy for AI. We could pump out oceans. I guess we have this as well. No science. Yeah, totally agree, Filter. That's exactly what I'd do if I had nothing else. I watched a game that Private streamed a while back as Helion. This is going back some months, and he took 0 cards, which I've never seen, and he did 3 standard asteroids to get the first heat bump. So that's even better than what Purple did here. I think we just take this. I don't think we got to invest in pumping here. We need power. It's a building tag. Mining Guild's already ahead though, so. Well, we could tap. Don't care about these really. Although it's worth noting Ants has been, excuse me, let go there. If we want to do a microbe thing later on. So tapping's certainly cheaper. Whether or not we can actually make use of that. Excuse me. Okay. We don't need energy. We take this to look for more science tags. Something like research would be great right now. Yeah, we'd love research. Just to unlock these two. We haven't got a lot to do, really. Okay. Project. Don't think we need that. I think it's just a safer bet taking the geothermal here. Mining Guild player? Yeah. I don't think I've played them before. So taking this to look, I mean, 14 for 2, it's not terrible. We can take a few cards, we've got nothing to do here, so nothing else here. Yep, energy's always useful in this game. Always, always, always. Okay, so 3 tags. Hydrogen. Going for the steel production. Okay. So, I think we have a look at some cards here. Wow. We've got a combo there with the geothermal. No science. Do we try? We've got 2 multipliers already. I think that's just, yeah. Okay, let's just skip there. We can't get it off this turn, unfortunately. Let's see, can we? It's 3. We can actually, right? We play this. It costs 3, 26. Play Strip Mine. So I think we do that, which is great. Gives us 2 TR, gives some production. And a couple of building tags too, just to keep pressure on yellow a little bit. I think that's a good play there. So, handy pickup from the flooding there. Okay, so this is more like what you expect from UNMI. It's a good card to raise the TR. You get some value out of it. Ooh, 120 is asking a lot. No pressure, hey? Alright, so let's just do the maths here. This costs 3, 26. Yeah, we can do this. Alright, I'm going to skip here. Oh, for sure, yeah. AI is important here. Okay, just want to make sure no one hits the energy, of course, there. This one. And Strip Mine. Very nice. Gen 2 Strip Mine. Thank you very much. And fallback as well, of course, which is even better. Yep. That was really nice. And I think now we're tied with 3 building tags with yellow, so. But that was a better turn from purple. At least they did something useful for their corp there. But I don't understand playing fuel generators. Yeah, what's the energy for? Oh, hello there. Yeah, it's a must keep, really. That turns on basically our whole hand, so it's exactly what we needed. One in, what, 200 and something cards? 208? But yeah, that's the getting lucky part of this game that you need sometimes, right? It's a very nice pickup there. Sabotage is probably coming our way, but that's alright. So 25, 14. We can cycle as well. Ooh, some good cards here too. No one's got much heat. Probably Comet then. Moss is okay, but yeah, we're gonna get value from that as well. So I think it's a pity passing this, but it's not clear what's going up first here. Whether it's O2, heat, or ocean. Interesting. Well, that's 14 for an energy, so I don't think we want that. I think Comet's okay. We're going to get, 2 off with Space Station. Should have kept energy tapping, maybe. That might have been a mistake, not taking that. Birds, alright, so for sure this. So 25, 14. We can get this down as well. And we pick up 2 cards. Hopefully we can cycle something with that. If we... Yeah, it'd be nice to get Gene Repair down as well, but that's not going to happen, right? 25, 14. We might have to skip that for this turn. I mean, Birds is great. And then... do we take them all? 11, 12, maybe go for Planner. We're going to get AI. Let's see. 16, play AI and Protected Habitats. No need to play this though, he's there. Yeah, that's a good point. We've got not all, I mean, we've got stuff to do. Keep all. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It'll help us get Planner. Alright, so we want to play Research for sure. Set up for AI. Now let's see if we get something to cycle here. Okay, that's for AI. We can get rid of this. And we can cycle again. Immigrant. I'm not sure we want to cycle that. That might be okay. Yeah. And I think we just skip for now. So I think we're looking good on funding scientists at some point here. Okay. 3 each. Yeah, so Planner and maybe Builder, but Yellow's likely to beat us to that. We've got 10 steel now. 10 cards. 6 cards. I think he's going to be a little short getting Planner next gen, though he has priority. Builder certainly goes a long way. Yeah. There's a science tag. That's first for purple. But I don't understand what purple's doing there. You want to try and raise the TR. If you want to play that, just wait a couple of gens and let this build up so you can play it for free. I'm not sure what purple's doing here. Nuke zone. Alloys. Oh, that's a good card. So we got a fun scientist before yellow funds miner. So I don't think we're playing anything here because we want a claim planner. No point playing Habs right now. Doesn't do anything for us. We are a bit poor at the moment, but we've got some minerals which we can start banking up here. We'll try and get planner. Let's see. 28, 16. We can get it this gen, I suppose. And then we can get AI down Gen 4. Do we have enough for that? 28, 4 cards, 12, 16, 8, 31, 21, microbes. Yeah, I think builder's gone. Yeah, builder's definitely gone. The old mining guild city placement. Yeah, I might get builder and mayor here. It'd be nice to get down immigrant, but we've got to get AI first. Get that card draw happening. Wow. Well, and we got 2 multipliers. So I think we have to take that and hopefully have time to get everything down. And neither of them knows that we have 2 multipliers because we got 1 from the card and 1 from business contact, so they might suspect, maybe. But haven't played any Jovians, so at this point they're thinking scientist only. Of course, the card we're all worried about, Asteroid Mining Consortium. Passing down. Both got energy. Don't care about that. That's a bird. I'll just cut soil factory, it's fine. Just take this. None of those cards are particularly strong. I'm not sure the heat's going up all that fast. There's not much production. It's not really clear how this game's going. It's going fairly slow at the moment, which is good for us. Alright. Only 1 here. We got stuff. Well, let's see now. He played a lot of cards, right? So there's no way he's getting planner now. I'd rather not keep stuff if we're not gonna, like, we're not gonna ever need this. We're not gonna ever need this. This is okay, but yeah, we want to get other stuff down. So I think we keep just 1. Let's see, what's the card count? 8, 9, yeah. We're fine to get planner. 5. Builder's not completely gone, but do we even have 5 building tags? 1, 2, yeah. Alright, so we have the 3 tags. Can we get AI down this turn? 8. We got some steel. So that brings us down to 17. With the steel, yeah, we're right. Which is nice. Oh yeah, good call. Thank you. Yeah, which actually isn't bad that we're going last this gen then. Hopefully someone does it for us. And if we can't get AI out, then I guess we just play asteroid mining. We've got no way to stall, unfortunately. Which is rather unfortunate. Security flare. And he spent the titanium. What is going on, Purple? I'm not sure they know what they're doing at the moment. Sell herbivores? I mean, we could. I'd rather not sell cards though, because we want to try and take planner. Oh, yellow's playing just fine. Yeah, I agree. Nuclear power? Yeah, probably. Commercial. Okay, yeah, going for the steel production. So locking up builder there, pretty much. Alright, so we need an ocean. Could play gene repair. Cycle. Or asteroid mining. Which is also okay. Yeah, that's a question. I mean, probably this, but I mean, you don't know. This might be good. Let's see, 10, 31. No, we don't have enough to get that down. I don't want to pass. I do want to do something. But yeah, don't want to stand in an ocean. Don't want to play this. So let's play this. Get some economy. And yeah, let's sell. Let's discard this and see if we get something better. Let's see. What did we get here? Okay. Reserve's okay. Let's think about this for a second. So we're certainly running away with scientists at the moment. Reserve's free with steel. Again, we're spending cards though, but that's okay, I think. Let's see. 6, 7. Where do we put preserve? I think for sure we take a spot away from Mining Guild. Yeah, here or here. For sure, I think. Here is better. Yeah, this spot is definitely more attractive. So I think we're going to mess with ground game potential. Okay, 8 cards. Noctis. So filter, I probably could have played Asteroid Miner. I couldn't play AI because I didn't have Third Ocean for wave power. Otherwise I for sure would have done that. Actually, maybe I could have standard an energy, I suppose. That's probably fair. Yep. Yep, that's a misplay there for sure. Alright, well, I think now we just, let's see, what about 12? Yeah, now let's just pass here. It's nice to play the preserve there, but again, I just want to try and get AI online. Yeah, I should have standard an energy. I didn't even consider that possibility because I had 4 steel, 25 cash, 14, and 8 in steel. Yeah, I had just enough if I standard it and did a steel. Okay. 7% doesn't help us. I think we just got to take that. Seems the best card there. Do I care about power tags? 2, 1. Yeah. Cup's the best card there. Yep. So AI is definitely coming down this turn, which is nice. So we'll draw 2 cards off AI. We need to keep 2 cards here. Oh, wow. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, game. Don't mind if I do. We're already at 4 tags. Now we just need Earth Catapult and Research Outpost. Yeah. I don't think yellow would have passed that, to be fair, but... don't think Terraform is happening, really. Decomposers could be good. We've got a few tags here. Not sure we keep that, though. So keep anti-grav and kelp farming, I'd say. Windmills, no. These two. Do we keep decomposers? What do we think in the chat here? So you say no? Filter? Yes or no for decomposers? You keep it for sure? Because we have Habs. And then we're going to get some of these down. So that we're keeping these 3, right? Okay. Amazing card. Interesting. I'm really interested to hear other people's thoughts on some of these things. I know Hodgepodge, who you played with Filter, he likes decomposers a lot as well. Certainly a cheap microbe tag, for sure. And it's better than tardigrades because it's 1 for 3. If you have Habs, it's great. If you have Viral Enhancers, it's even better, of course. Okay, a bit of plant production. And Builder. That's fair enough. Alright, so we need standard and energy, but that's okay. And we'll use all the steel here. Alright. Pull back, which is nice. Interesting. Do we cycle something here? I think no. Don't think we're cycling anything here. Could cycle wave power now, actually. Let's cycle, but then it does turn on Immigrant City. No, let's not. We're going to draw plenty of cards. We can probably cycle. Decomposers, look, and the fact is it does turn on fairly early. 3% oxygen, I mean, takes a while to get to, especially if no eco line, but, I mean, it's okay in this game for us because we played strip mine, so we're only 1 step away. Yellow's not far from a plant here. Excuse me, and if we need the oxygen bump, we do have the comet if we're desperate. Now we just want to draw media group and aero braking, right? And let's see, 5. Have we got enough tags to get to anti-grav? 6. We need to play this soon though. We need 1 more. 1 more tag. Alright, so we have just enough. We draw 2 cards, claim planner. Yeah, I agree with everything everyone's saying there. Decomposers can score a lot. You just get passive points. Microorganisms, okay. But I think people are more likely to pass you plant microbe animal cards than Jovian cards. But it is difficult or tricky, I don't know what the right word is, to get that strategy going. You know, you need viral enhancers, Habs, eco-zone, decomposes, and then you just need to acquire livestock, birds, fish, all these sorts of cards. Then you can rack up the VPs. Let's of course do our play here. Get our milestone. What did we draw here? Fungus. Well, our decompose is looking okay. If we can get this down. So 5 credits left. Not a lot we can do. Okay, and doesn't use the effect. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Terraformer even. He's got 2 cities. So likely that we've lost the other milestone there. No reason to play tabs. Don't want to hint what our play is here, so let's just pass here. But we certainly want to look at funding scientist here. Research has been played. So we want to get one more science tag. And then play preserve and that other tag to get anti-grav down. And then just drop all the space stuff. Oh boy. Okay, this is tough now. Do we take... Wow. This comes back. For sure. I'd be amazed if this didn't come back. There's the other science tag we need. There's the Jovian. Does this come back to us? There's no way this comes back, right? Land claim comes back, you think? So the question is... Yeah, it is pretty expensive. I mean... We've got 2 multipliers, but no other Jovian. Well, we've got this. Outpost is just too good, though, I think. And I think we go here. I like this E spot. Wow. One. Yeah. One plant tag. No plant tags. I mean, if we're going to go Jovians... Not sure we ever get to this. Yeah, it's not a great Jovian. But it's a Jovian, right? We do get 4 back. We've got a lot to do. We're not ever going to get to this. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think we're ever going to get to the nitrogen rich there. More card draw. Got wave power for immigrant. We'd like to turn fuel factory on too, right? Yeah, 6%, that's happening for a while. We've got a lot to do. I have 5. And we now have enough to get anti-grav down for sure. Okay. Outpost. Yeah, this came back. Yeah, there's no way land claim comes back. I think just people take that because it's a nice little hay card. More card draw. Do we take this one or not? It's just going to clog up our hand, I think. I just don't see that in our future. That's tough. Alright, so first off, Greenhouses are nice. Okay, let's see. So we need to get preserve down for sure. And let's see now. Do we go here for titanium? That's probably the best spot for us. Ton of steel, yeah. Filter, where do you like the preserve here? For titanium? I think we have to block yellow's potential city here. And a steel production bonus. So here, I think. I think that's the best little spot there. And do we get rid of something? Bacteria? I don't think we're playing that ever. Okay. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, absolutely. I have a lot going on here. Methane. Ah, more Jovians. Ah, boy, the game is trying to tell us something, right? As far as worst Jovians, this is probably the one that a lot of people feel is the worst one. I mean, I've seen a few people as Inventrix take this and intend to play it Gen 1 and never do throughout the whole game. Okay, so now, let's see. We need to play Outpost. And then we're done. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, we're going heavy science. Phobos, yeah. Again, Unimize setting up for a long game here. I mean, just not sure that they're going to be able to keep up. Yeah, look Beam's expensive for sure. I think if you're maybe Phobolog and you can get water splitting plant online, for example, it's not terrible, but yeah, that's pretty rare, I think. Ice asteroid, another bonus here. Okay, so greenery's coming down. Going for the card. Okay. So I think outpost is where we're going here. We want to get this down so we can get discount. I think over here, I like this spot a lot. Now, cold fungus. I don't think we're ever playing this. It's good for points here, but we got a lot to do. Let's see here. Well, this is okay now because the oceans have been turned on. Yeah, I think we got better things we can do. It's the worst card of the lot. Okay. Comet, okay, decent. How many have we got now? 7? Alright, let's skip here. So I think for sure we fund scientist here when you have enough money next turn. Because we're up to 9 tags and we've got good card draw, so I don't think anyone's catching us on scientist here. And we want to get in before yellow funds minor. Yeah. Discounts are great. Discounts, rebates. I was thinking about this just a little while back today, and I think I'm going to call my preference, or the way I like playing this game, Olympus, okay? Pity we don't get that, but that's alright. Let's see here. I think we're done here. No actions, right? I like to think of this as the read. Rebates, effects, and discounts. It's the way I like playing this game. If you can get, you know, quantum, mass, shuttles, anti-grav with catapult, and aero braking with media grip, you just get like 16 back on space events. It's ridiculous. Let's see here. Oh, wow. That's surely what we take here with birds. That's just easy, thank you. Man, we need time to get all this on. But Gen 7, there's not a lot happening. 4 oceans are down, but really, not much else is happening, so we might be okay. And we just need yellow to get one more plant production. Or we can hit purple, I suppose. Yeah, I'm hoping it goes to 12. That'd be nice. But we'll see. We'll definitely see. Oh yeah. That's why Critic Core is like, you know, A+ corporation. You know, and with standard tech, I mean, cities are only 18, greeneries are 16. It's crazy. With decomposers, plants are good. Let's see. We'll have a second power tag for more energy. I think grass is okay. I don't want to pass plant production to yellow either, because they could just explode. They got so much steel they can just pay for all the city cards that they find. So it'd be nice to get Immigrant City down at some stage. But yeah, we're not going to get anything else here. Shuttles. We're pretty close. A bunch of space cards in hand. So, cut building tags. Yeah, what was there a building tag in that pack then? Food factory, yeah. So for sure these two. I don't want to take too many because we're drawing cards and we're not going to be able to play them. Definitely not this. Fusion power, right? Yep. Yeah, it's a pretty decent card. Grass is okay. Do we keep grass or no? 21. We're just so poor. Draws a card? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. This is okay. It's not going to turn on for a little while, but I just think we've got space stuff to get down now, right? Let's skip the grass. Yeah. So, I think we can safely fund scientists, right? We've got 9 tags, and we're drawing cards. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I've got a lot to do. It's already Gen 7, and it's not going amazingly fast. Not much heat is happening. But yeah, I've got 20 cards, so... Satellites. 5, it's pretty good. Okay. Maybe that's why they played all their space cards. Yellow will fund miner, for sure. That's what I'm worried about. I'm going to have to pay an extra 6. He might also fund landlord. Or banker. 100% he funds miner. Artificial. Well, he's not... well... Yeah, there's the fusion power. Good call, filter. That was a mistake on my part. Right. Zeppelins, Marineris. Okay. Yeah, if he has a physics complex. I mean, I feel like scientists is our only chance at an award, really. Yep. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I think you'll find people who stream this game know the cards intimately well. If we don't know the names of the cards, we certainly know what they do, so it's not hard to then bounce off other people, and someone else will know for sure. He's done. Yeah, purple's not doing a lot this game. I mean, as UNMI, you want to get Terraformer. You know, I played a UNMI game a couple of weeks back, and I mean, I got some nice cards, but I got Terraformer in Gen 6. I think that's what you got to do as UNMI. You got to get Terraformer, and then make sure the game ends Gen 9 or 10. 10 the absolute latest. There it is, yep. Okay. And the mass, alright. So you might find Thermalist now. Yeah, UNMI's done this game. Alright, so... let's get this down here. And... we're not playing Marineris, I don't think. I did draw cards, yeah. Yeah, I don't think Marineris gets played here. So, let's get rid of that. Restricted, okay. I mean, do we just keep delaying drawing cards? I think we want to start playing some stuff, right? So I think we do Habs. 6, 4. Let's play the Habs here. It's very cheap. Just wait for the game to unfreeze. Come on. Come on, game. When you're ready to unfreeze would be great, thank you. No. Um, that's a nuisance. I may have to come back in. It's stuck. Oh, come on now. Wow. Really? Um, here we go. Here we go, let's try again. Yeah, one of your games broke yesterday, Filter. Yeah. Well, let's see if we can get back in here. So we just had a moment there. It popped up straight away, hopefully though, so I think we'll be okay, but yeah. Yeah, and unfortunately I can't get my webcam working, so sorry everyone, just have to deal with my voice only at the moment. And I'm going to wait a little while for it to come back. Here we go. I'll just have to redo my turn though. Okay, hang on a second, so... why are we seeing all this stuff here? We don't want to see all that stuff there. Okay. So, anti-grave, let's try this again. And Marineros. We should get restricted area, fine. And then we play Habs. This is really annoying. You serious? 1 hour into the game and now this is happening? My chat message won't even appear. Is this what happened to your filter? When you say you got stuck, like, just the game's done? Is that it? That's really annoying. I've never had this happen. I've played 50-something ranked games and, you know, a number offline. And, I mean, there's been bugs, but never, like, broken in the middle of the game. Like, this is really bad. They just have to fix this. I mean, it's just terrible. Okay, so... menu. So we'll just try and resume again. I mean, if it happens again, I think we're done. I can't even get back in now. Okay, it won't even go back in. Wow. That is terrible. So bad. Yeah. Alright, I think I have to exit out of the game here, everyone, so just bear with me a second. I'm just gonna... sorry for a second here. This is like really bad. It's just annoying. I mean, I know it's almost a two-player game now because Purple's probably not doing a lot, but you know, I think Yellow is good competition in this game, and we have a lot happening. Okay, so alright, so we can go back in, which is nice. Your game yesterday, Filter, did you get back in and finish it, or did it just break down and that was it? And when did it break down? Was it like middle of the game, or at the end, at the start? Like, this is just a disaster to lose an hour. Hey, Kilo Charlie, welcome. Thanks for joining. Gen 7, yeah. So, Kilo Charlie, we've just joined at an interesting and sad time. The game has just broken down. Oh, okay. Alright, let's try this again. Beep, yeah. Alright, so we'll try it again, but I'm not feeling confident here. Alright, get rid of Marineris. That's a thought, actually. Okay, I'll try skipping here. Oh! There we go. Filter, the man. You the man, Filter. So let's see if now if yellow can do something. Maybe that just broke the game being messed up. I don't know. Does that make sense? Yeah, welcome, Kilo. Sorry, lots happening at the moment, but so we're critical. We've got a bunch of cards. We got AI, and we just played anti-grav. Purple's UNMI not doing a lot, and yellow's got a milestone. Probably going to get Maya, mining guild with a bunch of steel, and they're challenging us for scientist here. So let's see if purple can do something now. Here we go. Looks like we're okay. Escarpment. There goes a steel. Okay. So let's try play this now. I'm hesitant to play another action there. I think he's almost done. Alright, so we'll just get some passive points here. And then we'll just dump. Yeah, he's lagging a bit. I've been noticing that on my computer for a little while now, not, you know, a couple of days, so it might be my computer. And we play this. Passive points, and then I think we'll just play Space Station here. Just to get us prepared for so now do we play anything else? Not greenhouses, no, we're done. Okay. So hopefully we're back in okay now. Yeah, that would have been disaster. Losing an hour and a quarter of progress. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. No takes letter, that's the whole turn done. Don't care about that really. Algae, which is pretty good. Pets is also good, but Saturn awful multiplies 145. Man, he's got so much energy. I mean, I can't stop all them. I think this just has to not get through. Unfortunately, he's just going to get something good. So, mine is gone. And, let's see. Yeah. We're going to play a bit quicker as well. 29 minutes. Always more cards, yeah. We've got a lot to do. Slater, yeah, no one else took that. Alright, so for that for sure. We've got a lot to do, so I'm not sure we take that, honestly. I mean, it's good, but, like, we've got stuff we're going to get down, right, so... Can we cycle something from hand? Yeah, we can cycle heavy zeppelins. Yeah, I still think it was right to pass on beam though. It's just too expensive. The other ones at least gives some plant production. So yeah, loan. Soletta? No, I didn't take that. Io. Oh, okay. First Jovian. Alright. Oh, Media Group. Thank you very much. Catapult. Ah, this is great. Now we're just at air braking. Alright, so playing this for sure. It's great. And now, Adventure Contest is free. Because we get 3 cash back. We paid 3 and get 3 back. So we just need air braking now. And then we're set. Yeah, I don't think we can fund Scientist. Yellow's just too close. Okay, so when it comes back to us, we play Adventure Contest, Cycle. Yeah, we need some energy. Got 1 here. It'd be nice to get this down too. But yeah, we want to play some space stuff here for sure. Get this production back up. Because now Yellow's playing this, Jovian's stuff. So Ganymede Colony is an important card now. We'd like to have that. Let's see. 6, 4, 9. He took mining rights. Okay. I don't mind that. I wonder if we have enough for everything. So 4, 9, 14, 29. Yeah, we have enough for everything. To play that as well. But I think we play this and cycle probably Zeppelins, yeah. There's the physics complex going. Yeah, ramping up plant production now. So Yellow's trying to do the right thing in this game. Alright, so interesting. 1. We know he played 5, yeah. Micro plant animal. I mean, I think we're going for points, we just have to take this. So that'll be good. And we're going to cycle Zeppelins here. Heat trappers, yeah. Alright, I think it's time to start throwing some of these down. Fall back. Oh, not again. Come on. Really? Really, game? Oh, there we go. Oof. I was nervous. I was staring at that writing for so long. Just praying for it to work. Oh boy, this game. I love it, but sometimes, I tell ya, it's just heartbreaking that they don't put more effort into this. I think this is... It's always been, what, the number 4 ranked game on BGG? And now it's the number 3 or something like that. It's an amazing game. and I just hope they work on fixing the bugs and getting expansions out. Like Prelude is a must, I think. It'd be nice to see the Hellas and Elysium boards too, but at least get Prelude out. You know, makes the game infinitely more playable, balances out some of the corp things. You know, Unimi is a bit easier to play. Fast is a bit less powerful in certain situations. But I think most people can agree with me when I say preludes are needed, for sure. Except Nate. I know Nate doesn't like them, but... You haven't played Turmoil. Had mixed thoughts about that. You know, Private doesn't like it, really. Adds an hour to the gameplay, he says. Honestly, I got Turmoil for the Kickstarter exclusive player boards. For the board game version. Because... you know, the player boards that you get with the base game is... they're just awful. They're really flimsy cardboard. But the other ones are much better. Colonies I like. Colonies is actually really good. Doesn't add too much more time to the game, and just adds a nice little mechanic there, and makes energy production more powerful and much more important. I mean, it always is, and it makes an interesting decision. You know, do you get titanium production and trade the titanium instead of play space cards? The third board, so the Hellas board, the blue board, with your clustered oceans. I mean, it's interesting. You certainly can set yourself to get a lot of money back. I'm not sure, Filter. I'm just looking at the time now, and it's nearly midnight here. And I don't have anything on tomorrow particularly, so I'm not sure. Probably leaning towards no at this stage. But as I said, I've got a few days off work, so I'll definitely be doing a lot more streaming. Underground City. Mining area, okay. So Mining Guild's only got 2 more spots on the map to get stuff for. So Purple's going for a longer game, but just not doing a lot at the moment. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So now we have enough of this, right? 15? Yeah, we've got plenty. I think we got the city out now. It's a pity we didn't get out sooner, honestly, but let's get out now. Now the question is, where do we put this city? Yeah, you do start Karma 3. I'll keep in mind, Filter, thanks. I just hate opening up to Urbanized, which was going around earlier, I think. Wasn't it? No, it was an opening hand. Do we leech here and get a card, or do we go here? What do you like, Filter, here? And others in the chat. Do you like the city here, or do you just like leeching and getting a card here? And sort of boxing in yellow a little bit here. Or here. You like here? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Gets a point. Oh, you mean here? Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Let's think about that for a second. If I go here, then I mean, you could put a city here, I suppose. This nerfs capital though as well, which is nice if he wants to play that. Let's go here. Sure. It's being a bit different, I suppose. Alright. Yeah, it's a different spot. I mean, if we had a bunch of plant production, I think I'd just go here. But I just don't know if we're going to get that much happening. And security fleet, yep. So yeah, purple's probably done just about here. I think he's probably done unless he can spend the steel. Yeah, I mean he'll fund miner, that's pretty good for us. Actually, he might get... Because underground city. We may not get second in miner here. Okay. No need to heat trappers at this point. I think we're probably done here. Actually, hang on. 3. Fuel factory. Yeah, let's do that. Let's nerf his heat. Gives us some... just a bit of economy. Getting that titanium up is handy. Because I'm expecting AMC at some point. If it rears its head, it's going to be going us if we don't see it. So we've got the most titanium production here. So... yeah, I mean... there's no threat to it, right? Yellow's closer to Terraformer. And only yellow's got a greenery, so... no need to claim it. Awards are more the interesting part here. I think now we're done, though. Okay. We could wreck plants. Media group. Yeah, a lot of cities have been played already, so this is losing value. Corporate is -2. Pass. And Big O's trying to get titanium back as well, so... how many VPs yellow have? Okay, so we're here on the VP count. We are 7 behind on TR, so we've got to... I don't think we're ever playing insects here. It's just not that useful for us. Colony ship is 3 points. Let's see. How many plan tags do yellow have? 1? Yeah. Colony ship, thank you. 4 points. Again, our media group's just going to pay off big time here. The only way we can be better with discounts, apart from the science payoffs, is to have air braking and earth office. But otherwise, we're doing pretty well. We've got -3 off all cards, and then we're starting to get some nice space discount here. Energy. We need 2 energy. We do get 3 back off here. We can get a card or 2 plants. That's tough. Energy's good though. It's cheap as well. It's very cheap. And then we can turn on catapult as well. Yeah. Okay. taking the reason I'm not taking that, I don't think. We got enough to do. So enough to do. Right, we'll draw 2 cards. And anything urgent to get down? Let's see. Valley. Oh, power plant. Valley could be interesting. Right here. And is anything urgent? Let's see. Just with the restrictions. No. Slow play a little bit here. Oh, actually, should have knocked his plants. That's a mistake. Yeah. Should have played the asteroid there. I don't think he's gonna not do a greenery here. Okay. If we get a chance to play asteroid, we will. This turns on soon. Okay. But also we want to get shuttles down if we can. So, let's see. Play power plant. Catapult. It's 15, 7, 14. Energy saving. Oh, I didn't use greenery. Yeah, Rover's okay, but I think it's losing value. It's not going to be that many more cities played, I don't think. Still haven't seen viral enhancers or eco zone, so we've still got card draw in hand we can get down to. Ventus Guild and restricted area. There's pets. Corporate. Okay, going for the production. Alright, so we can definitely destroy some plants here. I think we play that for sure. So here we go. Bye bye. Beautiful cash back there. And I actually think we play the valley here. Or do we get down the catapult? Valley's money production. Let's think about that for a second. So the steel. I'm removing. What was that card that he played? Great Escarpment Consortium. That's gone. There's another way you can lose steel production, right? So yeah, the cheapest power we've got power plant and this. That's 15, which is 4. Sell that 7. We have 11 cash. We would like to get shuttles online. Security flight. And we've got Comet, which is basically free. We can just put it here. Get cash and plants back. There it is. Okay. Yeah, scientist is actually pretty close here. Yeah. Alright, so let's catapult. Okay. Both asteroids. So comet and towing comet. Yeah. Um, oh, yeah, I mean that's one option. Was one option, yeah. Okay. No worries. I think catapult's okay though. It'll pay off in a couple of gens. Might flick mouse. Okay. Heat bump, physics. Okay, so we're down 5. We're down 5, it's 10. We're up 10. Okay, so milestones, TR and VP, or even. Yellow has 1, 2 points on the board. We have 1 point, so whatever they make in awards, we've got to make up in VPs. Yeah, there's the Callisto. That's 3 points for him. Of course, sell the steel. And interesting, we could play methane instead. It's not awful. We want to get shuttles online. 4, 6. Just a plant short. 2 plants short. But it does get us closer to kelp farming too. We just get so much back from space events. We're just, you know, incentivized to play them really. And we're closing the TR gap on yellow as well, which is good. Now kelp farming's online soon. So comet next turn, help us get there. Do we play anything else here? Restricted. Here I get greenery. Because I feel like yellow could probably play a city here or here, so here is a good spot to block. And that way, let's see. It's more science, more card draw. That's pretty good. Okay, so now only 5 difference on the VP. After yellow played the penal mines. Heat. Oh, more steel. Don't think you need more steel. Okay. Restricted. Ah, yeah, of course. Do we need peroxide power anymore? We need 1 energy, right? So we keep that. So we cycle nothing. Yeah, cycle nothing. Yep, I agree. Cycle nothing there. If we didn't need the energy, I'd cycle that energy card, but yeah, we're catching up a little. It's decent. So now we've got shuttles online in a sec, which is nice. Oh, can we afford it though? Let's see. What's our action here? Oh yeah, 2 for a card. Hang on a sec. 9. I think that's more important. So let's get that online. Because also gives us a bit of money production too. Okay. I think we're done. Alright. Yeah, I could have waited. But, you know, so often it comes down to one credit, and if that one credit is lacking, then, you know, it's much sadness. But yeah, it's line ball there, basically. Oh. Well, Earth Office is nice, of course. So we've got 2 here. But this would be just devastating. And we take yellow's titanium, for sure. So, I mean, it's a problem we're passing the steelworks, but we have to take the Jovian. That's what we're angling for. It's tough. There's a couple of good cards there. I think that worms comes back to us. So, but still a pretty close game. Yellow's certainly right in this. Oh! Down? He passed this to us? Are you serious? Definitely keeping this. That's the 3rd multiplier. What's he thinking? What did he take that was... You played IO and you don't take this other multiplier? Oh, we're going to punish that later on. Special design. Not doing a lot, really. Don't care about getting any of these on one. We'll just keep this. This is a science tag. Helps cycle, but... We'll just... It's cheap heat, so yeah. Okay. Wow, that just astounds me that yellow did not take space elevator. Yeah, Worms came back. Oh, we're not taking this. That's easy. Wow. What other big steel cards are there? Strip mine's gone. Space elevator? Yeah. You got to take the multiply, especially if you're passing up to UNMI. Okay, maybe. What else could he have taken? Don't know. Alright. So we're playing Consortium against yellow, which is great. That's 10. We do have this for the bump if we need it. Yeah, I agree. It's that could have lost yellow the game right there, I think. If we both get 2 multipliers, maybe it's close, because he's played a few more Jovians, right? Well, 2. So I think that's just a terrible idea. Wards are going to be interesting, I think, this game. I'm kind of glad I didn't fund Scientist, because yellow could catch us there. There's 33 science tags in the deck. I think I remember Kilo Charlie telling me that in one of my earlier games. So 33, 18. So there's still 15 science tags to come out. We have 1 in hand. Yeah, it's a fairly slow game. I think it's helped by not having much heat. I think using the heat trappers there slowed the heat down quite a bit. They both got some plane production now, so that will... So they're going to sort of play around the oxygen bump here bonus, which is fine, because I don't think we're playing Protected Valley this turn. Yeah, filter. I don't know what purple is quite doing here. Let's see. City. Here, there. Taking the plants. Yeah. 7, yeah. Gen 10 is terrible. As I say, like, my par now, having played a 4-player UNMI game, which ended on Gen 9, I aim for Terraformer Gen 6. That's what you gotta aim for with UNMI. Terraformer Gen 6 and Gen 9. Certainly Gen 10 the latest. But yeah, purple is probably... They got a few VPs, but not much else. They're missing out here. They are not doing much there. One game. Yeah, I think people don't play UNMI that often. I mean, most people probably play 3-player games. The top players only play mostly 2, I think. But yeah, with 4 or 5 players, UNMI's not bad. He's going to standard. Oh, he funded minor. So... Interesting. Now do we play the Valley? Take the bump? So I think they've just gifted that to us. So yeah, I think that's happening. We won't use the steel, of course, and we'll go here. That's also why I love this spot, because it just gives you a nice place for a greenery. Point on taking poses. Let's sell that steel just in case hide raiders or whatever is going around. Sabotage. Okay. Well, we'll take it. We're only 2 difference here now. Any red cards with minus points? No. So yellow's got 8 points now. 6. 4. Yeah, so we definitely play the consortium here, 100%. Takes us down to 9. We want a comet, I think. Let's see. Probe, cheap science tag. Okay. Don't think that's what people should be doing. Don't think they're going to get anywhere near the first or second place for scientists there. So we've got to draw 2 cards first, of course. And we can pay 2 for a card. Can we get cut farming down this turn? 2, 3, 20, 10. We're a little short. Kelp farming. Reservoir. I was going there for a card. Oh! Earth office. Now we're not short though, right? Oh, giant ice as well. We're just getting everything here. Cloud seeding as well is okay. Let's see. Well, definitely this is happening, right? 100%. Let's do that. Not even thinking about it. Bye-bye. Titanium for yellow. We'll punish yellow for their misplays by not taking the Ganymede. Okay, so they got a bunch of steel, so that's why they'll win minor easily, but more importantly is the titanium, I think. Given they played IO, we have now 5 titanium. Okay. Let's see. Comet, and we can play Cult Farming then. 12, 2, 3, 10, 14. Yep. We can play Cult Farming then as well. Okay, he's on 7 plant production, so he will get a few points, but too little too late, I think. Just make sure I've done that maths right. This one 12, 2, meter group 3, this costs 10, 4 back, 14, play Cult Farming. Yep. That's the play. Which is nice. Gets the greenery next turn. Which is great. And then we'll can go here or here. These are good spots. Problem is he was setting up some of the capital a bit. It's fine. Getting Cult Farming online is great now. Now is the time. Medlab, oh that's good. 8, yeah. How many? 9, 8. It's close for Scientist. Alright, so we are playing Comet. He's got 7 plant production. I think we'll just do a bit of a hack there. And this. We had plenty. And there's a point on decomposers. So that was actually a 2 point Cult Farming, oops, ended up being a 2 point play, in a way. Landlord's kind of close. Yellow's running away with Banker. Right, well, let's see. Are we playing anything else here? Could buy a card for 2. Yep. Could be air braking or something like that. That'd be amazing. Earth Office is gone, but yeah, air braking would be sweet. We've got a lot of points in hand though, so this is great. Let's see. Yep, animal tag is birds, so that's great. And we've got plenty of plant production to destroy here. Okay, so we'll buy a card and then I think we're done here. The Jovian thing's looking good. 3 multipliers and we'll have a total of 6 Jovians. Yeah, Giant Ice is good. I agree. I just want to make sure I get all of these bad boys down though, of course. Asteroid. Okay, people loses plans. Okay. He might have Algae's dead card. He might have Demos in hand, setting up for this. Haven't seen Demos down, so that's a possibility. Alright, well we have a card to cycle now at least. So yeah, I'm certainly not, it's not a priority. I think we've got a bunch of other stuff to get out for sure. These 3. 1, 2, 3. Convoy. Okay. There goes plant production. Beautiful. So now we've got a target for birds. That's great. We're done. Okay. Yeah, cloud seeding. Yep, we've missed the boat on that one, I think. I think it's too late to get that down. Getting the plans for a granary. No, is he on 6? Archives, that's an... Well... Sponsors, okay. What else is coming down now? He's playing down his hand. 6 cards now. But this game's not ending next gen, no way, so... Cartel, ooh, how many is that? 8, wow. Okay. So, bank is being funded now, for sure. And the mirror. Man, they're blasting off the energy here. Not sure about that last one for the energy. Unless you want to fund Banker and Thermalist. I mean, Thermalist I get nothing. I don't think. So yeah, whatever yellow makes in awards we have to make up with VPs. So that won't be useful. Oh, now he's close here for scientists. I don't think we're going to fund it though. We've got so much other stuff to do. Let's see. We have to take capital. That's just free for yellow. Look at this. Ridiculous amount of steel with energy. No. Sorry. Can't let you have that yellow. Yeah, basically free. Yep, exactly what I just said. It's like you're reading my mind, McLeod. It's kind of scary. Just kidding. All good. Best card in the game. Said no one ever. Regolith. No. Industrial is kind of interesting. Do you have a good spot for it? Plant $2. Yeah. Not sure we keep that. We've got so much we want to do here still, so we haven't had enough money to really use restricted. Yeah, I don't know anyone who loves it. My brother has played it a few times. We play it co-op solo, so we play solo but 2 boards with 2 players, and sometimes he plays it early there to get the heat going. And it's cheap building tag for builder, that's about it. Alright, dead card, so I'll just cut this. Not keeping that. We don't want to accelerate the end of the game here. So we've got about 6 space cards we want to get down here. Yeah, see, Healy on Gen 1, I mean, I just think you can do better. If it was half as much for the 2 heat production, then it's worth it. But 10, like, you know, it's 16 for 2 heat production the first time you use it, 14 for an asteroid. I mean, I suppose it's okay, but... okay, so no, I don't think we want to take that. Capital, we don't have the energy. Don't think we care about capital. So nothing. And I think to cycle? Yeah, we got stuff to cycle if we play science. Alright, good. Yeah, I suppose. Okay, so then do we make it 7 for 2 heat? Is that more fair? So 7 or 8. Okay, so if it's 8 for 2 heat, would we take it? And the next question is, if it's 7 for 2 heat, would we take it? For 8, maybe not. For 7, maybe yes. I don't know. Banker, yeah. The other thing is filter. We could also just make the card like, say, 20 to buy, and then, you know, or 25, and then, you know, pays off after. Something like that. But alright. So... Okay. So here's a thought. Do we giant ice here? Or not? Filter, do you like giant ice? Or do you want to hold off? And instead play some of the other stuff we got here. I guess we could draw 2 cards first, right? Let's draw 2 cards. Yeah, I don't think I want to play it either. I think other stuff I want to get done. Ah, well that's basically free. Trees. Okay. Trees is good. So... let's see. Well, we'll sell this, right? You think it's getting this gen? Let's see. I'm not sure they have enough to force the end of the game. I mean, we still need 5 oxygen steps. He's got 1. And then 2 oceans. Okay, the 2 oceans might come down. I mean, there have to be Demos and... yeah, I just don't think it's happening quite yet. Yeah, water splitting. It's only 1 more though, so it's still only... there still leaves a couple. Yellow could stand at a couple. Yeah, no, I agree. So purple has 1. Yellow could stand at a couple. So yeah, I mean... heat's the problem, for sure, yeah. Without Demos, yeah, big asteroid we've played, we have giant ice in hand. Unless Demos is played, then... oh, he took the elevator. Why do you spend all the steel, buddy? That's not... yeah. You spend this and you keep one of these. Has he got a way to get steel? No. So that's a misplay. Maybe they just read the card, or... yeah. Alright, so we'll buy a card. And then let's think about... I mean, this is free. So that's just great. Yeah. Thermalist, alright. Well. Oh! Really now? Interesting. He played Underground. Okay. That's very interesting. I'd be interested to know what people in the chat think about that. Oh, Plantation. Lovely. Let's skip here. We want a slow play. Let's get all the information here. Trees are not good. It's not top of the list, for sure. It's a point as a thing here with mangrove and birds. I mean, we're going to get these 3 out. That's another point on decomposers. That's another point on decomposers. So, oh, I agree. 100% agree. As I said, in our hand we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 7. Okay, so purple's basically out. They've got a heat bump and not much more. Yeah, the game's not ending this turn. There's no way it's happening. He'd need like another 100 credits to make that happen. Alright, so those are done. This is free. Yeah, actually. Let's see, 8. Well, see, the interesting thing now, if purple was a decent play, they wouldn't raise the heat here, because they'd be competing for Thermalist with this energy going across. But if they raise the heat, then I think we get second on Thermalist. In the long run. Maybe. That's tight. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Yep. So now we're more incentivized to play this for 2 points in awards. So he's blasting off on Baker. So Baker's not even a close thing. So, yeah, I like this. I like this a lot now. We got 4 back too. And it helps our plant production as well, so we get a bit more on the ground. Because we've got to try and keep even with yellow on the ground. They're on 17 VP, so we're just edging them there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. So we're very close with yellow. And they're going to win probably all the awards here. So we're down by a bit there. In the corner, which corner are you talking about? Here? Or here? Here is good for cash. Oh, here for mangrove, you mean? Yeah, it's not bad. Standard tech. Well, scientist's not funded anyway now, so. Black polar dust. Okay. Yeah, he's only got 3 cards, so. Alright, what else do we play here? Giant Ice is dead, yep, that's fine. Plantation gets another greenery. So that's good. I think we do that. And we'll go here for plants. Yeah. Okay. The other choice, of course, is going here, but I just want to make sure yellow can't buy a city with all that steel. Haven't seen open cities unlocked at 12% oxygen, so they could have adaptation tech or special design. There's the underground. Yeah, birds would be great. I don't know if we can get there. So I think we play this here now. Here for cash. Here? What do you think for a card? I mean, plants are good, right? I mean, we're gonna get cash back from that, so it's good. Alright, we've got 8 minutes, so we've got to be a bit quicker, but we're okay. Most of the plays are now sorted, I think. All good. Yeah, I know there's a bit of a lag in chat. Yeah, alright. So, I'm not even sure the game ends next turn, honestly. It might, so, yeah. Alright, well... Um, 8 greenhouses gets us another greenery. Yeah, we need 1 more for birds. So we can play greenhouses. Yeah, 12's about right. So maybe next turn ends. Okay, I'm going to play greenhouses here. It's a bit early, but we get a we get a plant out of it. We'll go here. I'm going to play birds against yellow, which knocks them down. Another point. And another point. Okay, we've still got 34 here. By city now is the other interesting question. So that's a good spot for a city now. Get the ocean. Interesting thought. 2 cards. I mean, we're gonna have plenty to do with our titanium, so yeah. Get those points down while we can. Sure. We're going here. For birds, of course. Lovely cashback. What do we draw? Ooh, tundra. Yep, that's good. Play it straight away. Keeps us interested for banker there. Just got to edge out purple for second there. Okay. We've got to be mindful of the time. Is that 6 minutes? Alright, so we definitely want to buy a city here with mangrove. Oh, wow, look at this. I basically want all of these. Aero braking is great. Well, it's okay actually, we're not playing the asteroid. Catapult is too late. Predators. Ecozone is a point. Wow. Just a little late for this. Take Ecozone. Can we block something? Man, we needed aero braking a lot earlier. Yeah, it might come back. It's free. We're not playing Giant Ice anymore, obviously. Hack the 2 points. Dev Center was the other choice there, but yellow did pass on the science tag, so. Alright, so we're first to go, so we should definitely buy a city and put mangrove here. Yeah, that's true, only has 3 cards. Oh, viral. Beautiful. Oh, thank you, Filter. You're absolutely correct. Thank you. That's okay. We have a greener anyway. Thank you. Yeah, we need +4 for that, so right up here. You got my back, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, we have to buy a city. It's a great spot. So we'll city here and then pop a greenery. Do we need steel? Oh, air brake came back. Well, it's free. So, take that. You don't want to buy a city? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm debating. Like, it's good with mangrove, but we've got other things we want to get down, right? We have to prioritise the Jovians, because we're just going to get a bunch of VPs from that. And if someone buys a city here, we could just put mangrove here, which is fine. We have plenty to play. Okay, so we want the last oxygen step for sure. So let's do that. Do we have any use for steel here at all? Oops. No. Here is a good spot for a city. Yeah, here's probably the better spot. It's a mining guild spot that we'd... And again, we'll just sell this just in case Hydrate or something comes around. Sabotage, that'd be annoying. Alright, 5 minutes, so the question is, does this game end this gen? He's got a heat bump. He's got a couple. Yeah. Yellow might force endgame here, so we have to... What are our absolute priorities? These 4? These 5, right? Are the priorities. Everything else, I mean... Jeez, we've got a lot to play here. 15, that's free. Yeah, it's not bad. It's 15, 23, 41, 67. It's like 80. Might be a little short. I'm playing all that. Yeah. And the 2 titanium's worth 6. Yeah. I mean, we can sell a couple. Cloud trees isn't coming down, I don't think, as much as it'd be nice. We can still draw some cards, etc. Yeah, we can cycle algae. We can even cycle cloud seeding, to be honest, but this is just a dead card, so... So, yeah, we can... But first, let's draw a couple of cards. And then we'll add a bird. No need for us to slow play, we know what we're doing here. There's the open city. Here. Yep, it's a good spot. Yeah, roll's great. It is a little late. We may struggle to play it all. Taking the cash back, of course. Now, let's see. Still haven't seen Demos, so I wonder if someone's hanging on to it here. He did buy a lot of cards. That gen. Here goes the heat. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so we will draw a couple of cards. Have a quick look, make sure nothing we need to play. Robotic, urbanized. Ooh. Hello. Ooh. Do we play urbanized? Right here. That's pretty good. I think we have to play that. It's just great. It's a cheap 2 points. Does give him a pet. How many pets does he have now? Yeah. It's decent pets. He played that only pretty late, so... When did he play pets? Like Gen 8 or something? Yeah, this could take a while going back all these. I think it was Gen 8 or something like that, right? Pets. Gen 9, okay. Alright, so we can draw a card, play bird. I think for sure we do air braking and colony ship. That's the next combo. And then we do solar wind, cycle algae. Yeah, this is why I like games for an hour, not 45 minutes, just to give that extra thinking time. Okay, now it correctly does it. Yeah, roll enhance is great. It's gonna. It's a point here. Hang on. Yeah. We'll get his plans. But it's a point here on Ecozone for sure. Catapult. So he took it. And he took the science card. Okay. So we're gonna air braking. Okay. So that's basically free. Look at the discount here. Ah, oh, beautiful. Just love it when you see all that. So really, colony ship cost us basically nothing. Really. Let's see. Where can Ecozone go? Here it's 2 cash. Here it's a plant, misses up yellow. What's the VPs now? So we're 7 ahead. We're pretty much similar on TR. Thermalist. 11. So yeah, he's not spending the heat. Okay. 14. It's going to be close for second on Thermalist. Mineral deposit. Oh, okay. That takes away our spot for Mangrove if someone else plays a city here. So I think we lose the Thermalist now. Giant Ice, you think? You mean to get the heat is for Thermalist? Is that what you're looking at? I just think that we've got so much other stuff we want to get down. Like all these points are great. We've been building the whole game for this. Because the time? Shuttles. Okay. Bird. Alright, what are we doing next? Solar Wind, Cycle, Algae. Yeah, I gotta play fast. Algae came back. I think we saw that card earlier, right? So now we're getting through the deck. Oh no, yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. Ah, yes, thank you, Filter. Yeah, it was. So we played that. So we're definitely through the deck now. Radcam. Okay. Alright. Thinking time. Fish! Okay. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. So many points in hand here. Yeah, it feels bad playing this for 2 heat bumps only. Yeah. Yeah, Joven's definitely give us more points for sure. Okay. That's encouraging. He's got standard tech. He might try in the game here. Let's see. Okay, we're not gonna win second on thermals anyway. We get much more points just from playing out here, so we'll just try to encourage the end of the game here if we can a little. Because yeah, we're pushing it next gen. Okay, he's not gonna do it. 10, 13. Okay, he could sell a car. He can get 2 heat bumps. Yep. Yeah, he's being cagey. Alright, so we definitely want to get these down. Look at the VPs now. It's building up nicely. Okay. Yeah, I think with the VPs, yep. Now, it depends on if Yellow thinks they can win next turn or not. Or if they just want to end it now. Because now we're at 38 VP. 120? Okay, well. It's possible. TG gets us 8 TR. We've still got so much points. We've got Viral, Eco, Zone, Fish, Ecosystems. Selling, and he's gonna... Okay, so he could end it. Okay. Let's see. 2, 6. We have enough to play TG and Asteroid to end the game. I think we do that right. I don't have time to do a quick score check, but I think we're probably ahead based on the VPs, I hope. Oh, he played farming. Oh, boy. Interesting. Nice troll. Okay. Well. We're going one more turn. This is dead. Ecozone. Yep. Maybe he was better, but... Ah, well, this animation stuff. Come on. Okay. Oh, 2 minutes. Fish. Who's still got plate production? Fish. Add a fish. And then I think we pass. Don't think we want to do anything more, really, do we? Fish and done. Dead card. Okay. Nice VPs now. Alright, 2 minutes. Oh boy. Ah, we're just a little short on the finishing the heat. Alright. Yeah, it's fine. We can just do 2 standard asteroids. And we'll play TG. And I think we don't have time for much else. Okay. Virus. We can destroy some plants there. 13 gens. Yeah. 12 is probably what you expect. 11 to 12, but yeah. Certainly pushing for time. Yeah, it's nearly 1 AM here, so I don't think I'll be playing another game tonight. But as I said, I've got a few days off work, so definitely playing a few more games. So we're going to play Ecosystems TG. City. Can we do all that? Oh, lava flows. That's good. That's how we're doing the game. And we go for a card. Oh, 2 plants. Are those spots likely to be there for us? Yeah. Lava flows is great. It's like the perfect draw right now. Because I don't think they're going to... I mean, they might raise the heat. That's fine. If they do, we'll just do an asteroid instead. But for, 2 credits, if we don't end up using it, I don't mind. 25, 21. You don't think? Purple's been reluctant to spend the heat. Whatever. Actually, should have taken the other one. One minute. I gotta add my birds and my fish. At least when I pass, it won't my timer won't count down for the end of turn. I'll take it just in case. If I end up not playing it, that's fine. It's just my way to make sure the game ends this turn. If they raise the heat, that's fine. I don't care. I'm not fussed. We need 1 more plant, so we can just go here. Actually, we'll go here. 2 plants, and we get 2 greeneries. Yeah, so it hasn't started counting seconds yet. Yeah, if I'll just put the plants here. That's fine. Just gives me an extra point over purple. I don't think purple's my main competition anyway, stage. Because there's no way purple's getting thermalist, right? So wow, he's really fighting for thermalist here. Greenery. Okay. We'll go here for 2 plants. Actually, no, we don't need it. Let's think. Yeah, plants. It's a better spot. Just. So lava flows. And TG. Okay, he's doing the heat. He's doing the heat. Okay, fine. That's fine. So you're right, filter. Good call. Okay. Super quick. Okay, it's like 2 points. So like that has to happen. Alright. So that's obviously dead action. Can't do that, it's fine. Money, I mean, yeah, whatever. Yeah, so this and TG for sure has to happen. Yeah, TG's 7 points, and this is 3 plus, yeah, plants and stuff. So, 15, 18, 21, 22, 23. Trees is another point, and it gives us almost another greenery. So we're gonna get we'll play ecosystems and TG, and then we'll see our timer. How are we going? It's been a good game though. We're glad we recovered it in the middle there. It would have been disappointing, yeah, an hour and a half ago to have lost it. And this is why, you know, critical is great. You just get all that money back from all those expensive cards. Like, I don't have time to show you now exactly, but 1 expensive card, AI 2. Okay, I'll show you when I pass. I'm sure they'll be going. Justin, oh no. Okay, that's fine. Going for the card. Okay. Ecosystems. Clicking all this stuff here. Yes, yes. 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 And TG. Spend all that titanium. Money back. Alright. So we're still more than a minute. Hasn't started counting seconds down. 18. 22, 23. Yep. And we can buy City and play Mangrove. So get this down, and the rest are just useless. And if we still have time left, then we can just start dropping plants. Uh, 25, 35, 44, yep. So we can get City, Trees, Mangrove down, and the rest are done. But yeah, City and Mangrove are great for sure. That's the next thing. And then if we have time to play Trees and sell the 5 cards, I think we do that. But we'll see. Yeah, City here, which is great. So that's 3 points with Mangrove. So yeah, Kilo. So this is where, you know, if you have to plan ahead. Having 3 players versus 2 gives you that extra time, and you know, you have to know the cards, and you have to be able to work out quickly, okay, how many points you can get. So, like, I've done the quick calculations: 18 plants, 21, 22, viral enhancers 23, another green king 24, or a city. I can get 3 greeneries from that. So it's worth playing this because it's a point and another plant, which is another 2 points. Here it's a point, triggers viral enhancers, you know, all that sort of stuff. And if I'm sure if I tried hard enough, I could probably get another greenery from trees and putting stuff here or whatever. Yeah, and we could still draw cards and sell the steel, but yeah. Physics, okay. But yeah. Okay, here we go. Come on. Here come the seconds. Come on, animation, stop. Oof. 31 seconds. So now we pass, right? Because we don't have time. Because what do we need? How long do we need for the greeneries? 15, 20 seconds? I mean, we don't have herbivores, so there's no animation for herbivores. But yeah, we don't have any time, fortunately, so that's a pity. So greeneries will just go here. I don't mind giving purple points. And if these spots get purple play greeneries, he can play one. He'll probably play it here though, right? If they can't go here, then I'll just put... I've got spots here. That's fine. 22. City. Yeah, it's okay. Man, we're even on TR. It's been so close between Yellow and I this whole game. And he's really fighting for Thermalist. I'm going to check Thermalist in just a sec here, but I want to prepare to pass here. 57 VP versus 33. I think that's going to be the difference, right? 24. Even if we lose this. 15. City. Yeah. It's going to be close. Yellow's still got a lot of money. Okay. Ooh. Man. 14 seconds. Bummer. Yeah, I think we can't, right? So Thermalist, let's see. 31. 25. Yeah, he's going to win Thermalist. He's invested a lot, though. Okay. Man, it's so annoying animations. Like, they should have put that as an option to stop that from, you know, from happening. Like, decades ago. Alright, well, we played pretty much everything we wanted to, so... One, two, three, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 9, 12, 14. So, on the board, yep. We're down 5 here. And how's Minor looking? 11, 12. Yeah, we're losing Minor. Banker. Okay, we got second in Banker at least. There's 2 points. So 13, 18. We're ahead, thing 7. We're on the VPs. Yeah, I think we got it from the VPs. Yeah, the third German multiplier. When Yellow passes that, that's what the game comes down to. 4. Okay. Yeah, he's got 1 card. Yeah, if I have more time, you know, I'd play this. 17, I'd sell those and play those. That's another greenery, right? 5, you know, so there's another 2 points. He's all this steel. That's the only issue with Mining Guild, like, you just never end up spending all this steel. So mine is an easy fund, but, you know. But it's really a really great game, yeah. Yellow's fought really hard. Purple did okay in the end, but I think they're probably newish to the game. Down here, yep. And that's it, I think they're done. Oh, hang on. 27? 29, 31. No, why did they do that? Yeah, I have to, unfortunately. It's really unfortunate. We had, what, 31 seconds? And then, what, yellow's animations? And our time was ticking? That's just crazy. How does that work? So we lost 17 seconds going between turns. You know, if you lose 17 seconds between turns, then, you know, there's no chance I can get even one greenery down, let alone... Which is really a shame. Yeah, I have to pass. I pass at all costs. So we are forfeiting 4 points. But I still think we're okay. But I don't want to forfeit now. Like, that'd be a disaster. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about now. I'm really concerned now because he's going to get a greenery down. Oh, 8 seconds. Okay, 9 seconds. Alright, here we go. And boom. That was pretty close, actually. 12 points. Yellow did well to keep it close, but yeah, we just had enough with those 3 multipliers. 132. You called it, dude. You really did. That extra gen was huge in getting those extra points. And Kilo, that's how you play a gen in about 2 minutes or something like that. 1 minute. But yeah, very close game. Yeah. Yeah, we had, what, 6 Jovians? 3 multipliers? Look at this, 61 VP. It's crazy. Don't think I've ever had anywhere near 60 in a 3-player game. I had 41 the other 3-player game, but that's just amazing. And we did enough on the board too. So the TR was close. 10 here. 5 here, that's 15. 17. Yeah, we brought it back 4, so 13 points. But then, yeah, the VP's got us in the end. 70. 12 rounds. Yeah. Fantastic. 54 VP in a 10 gen game and lost. Wow. So we went to Gen 13, we got only extra 7 VPs. Man. Wow. I think Purple had some questionable moves early on, and that pretty much meant they were dead from the start of the game. But they did okay later on. They did better, and they did get some VPs, but they were just too far behind. You know, behind on the TR, no milestone. You know, it's just tough to make up that difference. Yeah, awards were okay, but, you know, not having a milestone here being, you know, that's like 20 points that, you know, they're down already. So. $38 but 23 TR, yeah. It's interesting, you know, you look at the Space Corps and, you know, their TRs are very low. All of a sudden they play TG and bang, you know, they get 5 or 10 TR. Yeah. So I guess if we have an extra, even 2 minutes, right? We play trees for a point and algae, right? That gives us 3 plus 2 plant production. That's 5. Plus a plant, plus a plant for each card, plus 2 plants for viral. So that gives another greenery, which is another 2 points. And also, as you point out correctly at the end, McLeod, the other two greeneries, so another 4 points. And let's see, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hang on, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. We get 9 more plants. We had 22, 31. So we need another plant, which I'm sure we could have got by just placing something on the map. Like here, we could have got a plant if we're desperate. Yeah. We could have got, 4 more, I think. Yep, at least 3, if not 4, so another 8 points. Plus we didn't have the chance to draw cards or sell steel to get another 7 credits. We could have had maybe played another greenery or something. So we could have got an extra 10 points for sure at the end there, I think. 1 from playing trees, 4 greeneries, there's 9 points. But I'm glad we managed to get, Viral and Ecozone. And the reason why it was great playing them, I mean, Virus was at the end there, which, we luckily saw and hacked. It doesn't, close the 13-point gap between Yellow and I if he viruses, 2 animals. But having the Habs down early just means you can play all those cards and get the combos. So Viral Enhancers ended up giving us a point on Ecozone, a point for fish, 3 plants for ecosystems. So it was at least 2 points and 3 plants. So, yeah, very good. Yeah, that's definitely going to do it for me for tonight, because it's just gone past 1 AM here. I will just have a quick look at the rankings if been updated. Let's have a look here. Okay, so we've jumped up a bit. 1719 now to 1731. Okay. And if we just go to the rankings there. So Yellow's rank is 1782. Okay, so good player. And Purple is ranked 1451, but only 5 ranked games. So, yeah, it shows that Purple is sort of learning the game a little bit there. But yeah, we beat a 1780 odd player. So that's always nice. We jumped up 12 points. Yeah, still a lot of people online. Yeah, 2 hours. Yeah. Oh well, very good. So that was a nice game, and thanks everyone for joining and for all your comments and thoughts and analysis in the chat. Really helps me out having a sort of second or third pair of eyes there, just suggesting various plays and combos. As I said, I'm going to stream quite a bit in the next few days, so a similar probably time. So depending on how we go, I'm probably starting either 8 or 10 PM Australian Eastern Time, which is plus 10 or plus 11 GMT. So yeah, come and sit back, relax, and catch some more TM action for sure. And yeah, if you haven't already, hit that follow button on Twitch, that'd be awesome. And also check out my YouTube channel, which is building. And yeah, I'm always happy to take suggestions on how I can improve the channel. If people want to play some games at some stage, I'm always keen for that. And if people want to, co-pilot, more than happy to have you on as well. Yeah, Kilo, by all means. Just while you ask a question, I did have my webcam going really early in the stream and it kind of failed, so I do have 2 webcams. I will try the other one and see how that goes. But that was a bit of a fail. Maybe my USB port isn't quite working properly. But yeah, Kilo, please ask your question. No worries. Yeah, McLeod, a new account, so you can get Karma 3 is good, I think. I mean, Karma 1 is just... Yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to play a game with you for Karma 1, so I wouldn't start that low. Is it fair to your opponents to stream the game and use the charts advice to play without telling them? Oh, chats, rather. Yes and no. I mean, I think, most people who stream, as I said earlier, they know the game intimately well, and sometimes the cards play themselves. Like I think, in this game, it was always building towards playing all the Jovians. Look, it's a card game, and if I'm purple, for example, and I don't, I'm not sort of familiar with. Okay, is this Jovian thing worth it? Should I go plants? Do I standard project bought ground game things? What works best? I mean, that comes with time and experience. I think the chat certainly helps, and especially when it gets tight with time at the end. You know, certainly just making sure you get the important things down is nice. Yeah, I think that last comment from McLeod just sums it up nicely there. I think most streamers know the stuff, but other people just remind it. And the odd comment as well as we go through. Filter reminded me that I was wanting to play Mangrove to claim that last oxygen bonus, but the heat was only at -4 or -6, and of course you need +4. And I didn't have adaptation tech and special design, so I couldn't have got that off. I mean, I had the greenery anyway, which is fine, but yeah, the point is the chat can help you just with those requirement things. It's amazing how well people know this game at times, and then you just tend to forget the most important thing on the cards, which, apart from the cost and the tags, is the global requirements. How many times people get caught out on that? Excuse me. So things like that, they can certainly help you out a little bit, but overall I think it's, you know most of the stuff, so Kill, I think overall, I think it's okay. Um, you know, I mean, it's up to you if you want to, tell people how I'm streaming the game, check me out, just to sort of promote yourself and whatever. But I think it's also a bit of a learning experience for them, right? Because they can watch the game from another point of view and hear all the thoughts and opinions. That's how I got sort of familiar with this game. When I first started sort of watching Terraforming Mars streams, long before I started streaming, I watched quite a few different streams, and just hearing other people talk about the game, watching their plays, thinking, is that good? Do I like that? Yes or no? But yeah, you do lose time in the chat, so that's why an hour is better than 45 minutes. Look, McLeod, not necessarily. I mean, I think I did take some time to, consider some of the moves myself. So, I think certainly the time you take to think about your moves, and some of the draft options are important. We had that draft, I think, where we had Callisto and Research Outpost, and we had to sort of think about that for a second, or a couple of seconds, and that all adds up, right? Um, I mean, Outpost was clearly better the card there, but Jervian, like, you got to think to yourself. And Yellow ended up taking and playing that, and it was good for them. But look, I think everything's situational. Um, if you've got, yeah, as we sort of had in this game, protected tabs with Viral and then Ecozone and Decomposers, all those cards are great. Even something like Tardigrades, which normally people don't even really worry about. It costs, what, 4 credits plus 3 to buy, and it's 1 per 4 microbes. I mean, if you have something like imported nitrogen, it gives you a point. If you have ants, you can, turn 1 per 4 microbes, 1 point per 4 microbes into 1 point per 2 microbes. And of course, if you're lucky enough to get extreme cold fungus, off, and you get that comboing with something else, that's also great. Hey, Hodgepodge, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Been watching some of your streams recently with Filter, and you're playing Messenger and Me311. It's been fantastic to watch that. So keep it up, man. Yeah, science is really strong. Yeah, I mean, Heat is good early. I think if you get Soletta down Gen 1, Mohol's good if you're cinematics, or even Mining Guild. Um, Black Polar Dust is a card that I'm starting to think a bit more about. Private really likes that as UNMI and Helion, getting the heat going. Yeah, Insulation, that's a little tricky card. Because, if you just rack up the heat and then drop it down at the end for Banker, yeah, I mean, I played a game where someone kept that and took Banker from me at the end, but then I took Scientist from them, so ended up being, you know, even split. Yeah, look, I mean, there are some cards that are better than others. I think Black Polar Dust is probably one of the ones that gets passed more often than not. Well, I don't know about worst. It's not great. Um, in a vacuum, yeah. I mean, you look at it and it's like you lose 2 money production, but as Private points out to me, actually you only lose 1 because you get a TR out of it. So, yeah, undergrad detonations. That's probably the worst card in the game for most people. Apart from being a cheap building tag, um, I don't think I've ever taken it even for that reason. And obviously, protected habs and silo is no good. Doesn't do anything for you. So, but yeah, it has its place, I suppose. And Search for Life is another one. I just sort of get a bit annoyed with that sometimes. I played a game a week or two ago where I took Search for Life, and I just spent like 8 credits, 9 credits, and got nothing. Caretaker Contract McLeod is the card where you turn 8 heat into a TR. So it costs 3, and then once the heat heats 0 degrees or warmer, You can use 8 heat for a TR. So once the heat tracker has been maxed out, you can get TR from it. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever played it. I think I tend to pass it all the time, really. No worries, Hodgepodge. Yeah, glad you're enjoying the streams. Um, and yeah, thanks for dropping by. And yeah, always happy to yeah, have a chat, and I'll certainly keep following your streams there. And yeah, it's nice to see people streaming, especially now. I think with what's happening around the world, it's probably made it a bit easier. People have a bit more time in their hands. But yeah, it's my favourite game by a country mile and more. And I just am really excited about the prospect of expansions coming around. You know, Prelude would be amazing. And once they add a few more, it'd be interesting. Yeah, Caretaker versus Herbivores. I think Herbivores is better in a vacuum than Caretaker for sure. I mean, it's likely to turn on sooner, right? Because Herbivores is 8%, Caretaker is 0 degrees. And, you know, you're likely, from 8% oxygen, you're likely to put down at least, a couple of greeneries. That's worth the point. And you can hit someone's plant production. So I think Herbivores is probably better, but again, that's a very situational card, I think. I think you only take Herbivores if you have Viral, maybe Ecozone, and Decomposers. And if you have good plant production, and you can get value from that. Oxygen first? Yeah, it's interesting. That's the most expensive parameter. Oh, right. So, yeah. Well, what happened in our game? So the oxygen was maxed first, right? Or the oceans, I think. No, oxygen, then oceans just after. And the heat was last. But it depends. Like this game, there wasn't much heat production until later on. Soletta wasn't played. That was in one of the first 4. So there were 4 cards in one of the drafts, and Soletta is one of them. And it ended up coming back to us. No one took it because it was too late. And Purple only played Mohole, what, Gen 11 or 12? So in this case, the heat didn't go up quickly, um, whereas the oxygen did. I mean, I played Strip Mine Gen 2, so there's 2 steps already gone. Um, played a few oceans. Ice Asteroid was played, so it just depends. But yeah, it's rarer the oxygen goes up first because this is the most expensive parameter. So unless you have Ecoline, if you have Ecoline, then the oxygen is going to end first. Most games, you'd think. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see if we go back, have a look at various games, what parameter ends first or not. I think the UNMI game that I played, the 4-player one, the heat was done first. So I played Nuke Zone, Lava Flows, some of the asteroid cards. Hmm. Okay, quite common. Is that in your group, your games filter, or just an observation in general? Um, yeah, I haven't actually really paid attention to what parameter gets done first, particularly. So maybe I'll keep a bit of an eye on that as we go. Yeah, I mean, the oxygen. If you have a Thorgate player, if you have someone who has one of those oxygen to energy to oxygen cards, then the oxygen count really quickly. Oceans first. Yeah, there's certainly a lot of decent cheap ocean cards. Like Flooding's cheap. We played that. Um, I mean, there's Lakefront Resorts is one of the new corps in I think Turmoil, one of the later expansions. That's just like an absurdly ridiculous corporation. Um, you get money production and you get 3 credits instead of 2 for each ocean adjacency. Like, yeah, that's just crazy. Yeah, the oxygen ones are great. Or if you can get a regolith extreme cold fungus, something like that happening. Yeah, if you have Mining Guild, Mining Guild with like Ice Asteroid is great, of course. Yeah, in general, oxygen is expensive, and that's why certain cards like Plantation is great. If you have the 2 science tags, the greenery costs you 15 plus 3 for the card. Could trigger vole enhancers, could trigger herbivores. Then you've got Mining Expedition, you know, costs 12. It's an event, so you can get money back from Media Group. You get 2 steel, which could be 6 or 8 cash back. You can play Strip Mine to raise the oxygen, take the bump. So there's ways to, yeah, to combo things really well. And I think also most people would agree that the heat production bumps, they're okay, but getting that oxygen bump gets you, a free TR, just like the bonus ocean when the heat reaches 0. So they're the 2 bumps that people care about more, right? And there are some games where you might be at 6% oxygen and -6 on the heat, and you're like, ooh, now we're in the range for both bumps. How do you combo this? You know, you've got a strip mine and then you've got a demos, but you know you don't have enough to quite make it happen. You know, or you've got big asteroid or something like that. You need someone else to raise the heat. So, Pokey was on a little earlier looking for a game, 3-player. Yeah, Pokey is a top 10, no, just outside the top 10 rated player. Yeah, I mean, I think you need to try and work out in your head, okay, is it worth the investment or not on the cards? Like one card that people would be a bit divided about is design microorganisms, right? 2 plant production for 16 plus 3 for the card. It's a science tag, which is valuable, and the microbe tag might be useful. Is that card worth it or not? Maybe, maybe not. Sorry, the one I just mentioned, designed microorganisms, 16 for 2 plant production with a science tag, max minus 14 on the heat. Yeah, so if you're going plants, then yeah, it's decent. Science tag, so it could trigger Olympus, Mars, something like that. Yeah, but again, it's another situational card. Like a lot of, well, I say at least some, if not, you know, a lot of cards are situational. You play it early on. If you have it in Gen 8, it's not worth it. Unless you're playing maybe a two-player game, which is going particularly long. Yeah, I believe it's in the base game. Design microorganisms. Yep. Oh, extreme cold fungus. Yeah, that's the one. Yep. Yep, that's the one. Design microorganisms. That's the one exactly right. Yeah. I mean, I probably play it rarely as well, but again, it's a decent card if you play it at the right time. Yeah. But I mean, the value of that card is, the plant production's good, but the science tag is, also important as well. If you have a resource on Olympus and you have Mars as well, you could draw a card and then cycle a card. So it gets you a step closer to AI, gene repair, quantum mass AI. No, AI is the most expensive, I think. And I'll stand to be corrected, but AI costs 21 from memory. Yeah, yeah. You don't count that? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, the more that I watch, streams of Terraforming Mars and the more I play this game, the card draw is just so powerful. Um, and, if you have a choice between card draw and something like tech demonstration or research, you take the card draw every time. AI, Inventors Guild, Business Network, um, Restricted Area. All these cards are great. Dev Center. That's why when we got AI down, turn four, we drew, let's see, 12 cards off that. No, what am I saying? Went to Gen 12. So what, like 16 cards off that. So that's 16 cards we didn't have to pay for. So that saves us 48 credits, and we drew so much good stuff from that. Yeah, Pluto's great. If you have, because it gives you 4 cards right at the end, and you can discard to draw another card. No, Pluto's the one where you can cycle cards. The titanium colony is called. Let's think about this for a second. I forget what the titanium one's called, but the Pluto one is definitely the card one, 100%. Triton, thank you, Kilo. Yep, Triton is correct. Yep, yep. Thanks, guys. Yeah, that's the other thing. again, card draw is great, but if you're UNMI, are you taking card draw? I mean, if we went back and had a look at Purple's plays in the last game that we just played, early on, and they played Vesta Shipyard like Gen 1 or 2, I'm not sure I'd be doing that, as UNMI. Don't know if it really helps you that much, because you want to get the TR down. I think if it in a two-player game, as if you're UNMI, maybe you play Vesta, because it might help you out. But yeah, as UNMI, I mean, you absolutely want the game to end Gen 9, Gen 10, the absolute latest, but Gen 9, and people have played UNMI games with minus VPs and still won. Private played a game, he won his UNMI with minus 1 VP, and Q played a game with minus 3 VP as UNMI and won. So, you can absolutely have negative VPs and still win if you have a big enough lead on TR. How can you win in Gen 9? Terraform. Just Terraform. I played a game with UNMI, a four-player game, a while back, a couple of weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago. Um, I know, agreed. Other people have to help you for sure. But you just need 4 players, yes. Yeah, in 3 players, um, it's tricky, but in 4-player, absolutely you can do it in 9. Yes, you do need a lot of help. Again, I'd have to go back and have a look at that game, but I mean, I know in that game, in my opening hand, I had a filter. You might remember that was the one we were discussing. Do we take pets or not? And I was first, and Tharsis was second, and I did take pets in the end on your advice, and played it, and immediately Tharsis played 3 cities, so it was already worth 2 points at the end of Gen 1. But I took 4 cards. I took pets, I took air braking, towing a comet, and I think also lava flows. But yeah, you need a terraforming engine. Um, you need cards that give you TR. You also, if you can get like passive heat bumps, then all you need to do is heat bump and spend 3, and you get your corp effect off. But for you and MI, I think it's a bit of a situation. If that makes sense. If you can get extreme cold fungus with regolith, that's amazing. If you get like a mohole or something down, that's amazing. If you can get aquifer pumping or water import from Europa and just get oceans each turn, that's great. But yeah, starting cash for UNMI is very low. 40 is not a lot. Private mentioned in one of his streams, I think, that he feels UNMI needs to start with maybe 45 cash, and Inventrix needs to start with maybe 50, just a little bit more to help compensate for the fact that their economies are a bit tricky early game. Hey Aspirin, welcome. Thanks for joining. Obviously, we are deep in conversation here about a lot of things about this game. And yeah, look, I don't think any corporation's the worst. I mean, people might have their, oh, Tharsis is great. Tharsis is okay. I don't think it's amazing all the time. If people don't push ground game by cities, it's not amazing. And I tend to just like Credit Core Interactive just with the starting cash. And it's interesting, yeah, thanks for the comment, Aspirin, regarding Meathook. I was obviously the #1 ranked player in Terraforming Mars on the ranking forums. And yeah, it has a high skilling. It's one of those ones, it is, you have to be very frugal with the cards you take, and you have to really push end game, push the TR up. Try and get Terraformer in Gen 5 or 6. Yeah. Oh, so filter. So I'm just going back to your comment. The effect cost one. You mean the UNMI effect? Um, yeah, to make it really cheap. I mean, one might be too cheap. Maybe two. Two credits, which is what you pay for a restricted area to get draw a card. That might be better, perhaps. One's a bit too cheap, I think. Look, Ecoline is tough. Um, there's just so much plant hate. So many asteroids, things. If you don't have protected habs with Ecoline, you're in for a tough game. Yeah, I mean, Saturn Systems versus Phobolog, it's clear which one's better, I think, in a vacuum. But yeah, Phobolog with alloys and Gen 1 IO mining is great. Um, and you play Space Station, then you just, if you have a bit of card draw, you can rip into the Jovians. But otherwise, I mean, because Phobolog is very poor, same as IC. But IC is just much better because there's really good event cards and you have 20 steel. So, and Ecoline also you're pretty poor. You're incentivized, especially Ecoline versus Tharsis. That's a tricky two-player game for Ecoline because they incentivize to get on the ground, but of course, Andy City they buy bumps Tharsis too. No, I don't think Ecoline needs a nerf. The two-plane production is pretty valuable. Um, because it's hard to sell that plant production early. Later on, of course, small animals, birds, fish, etc. Yeah, five-player games. I mean, I think I've only played two or three five-player games ever. Not something I'd rush to for sure. Something as for a bit of fun. That's not a ranked game, whatever. Maybe I'd be into that once in a blue moon. But yeah, for a five-player game, like the engine, you'd have a limited engine going, and it'd just be so much happening that if you just focus on the TR, you'd get Terraformer, where everyone else would try and um, fight for the other milestones. Yeah, I've noticed that filter. Like I had a look at Meathook's, ranking history, you know, and pretty much only plays two-player games. And I think Aspirin as well plays mostly two-player games only. I don't mind two-player. I think if you look at the player counts, I mean, solo mode is good. I think I really enjoy it. It's a separate, you know, um, box category if you like. Um, but solo in and of itself is great. You can really understand the game well the more you play solo, because you have a really strict target, and it's really tough to get that 56 TR in solo in 14 gens. If you don't get right cards, you might have to do a lot of standarding. But I think three plays a sweet spot for Terraforming Mars. I think it's really great because there's a bit of strategy. In a in the draft, one of the cards will come back to you. So which one will come back? Is that card good for you or not? Those sorts of things you have to think about. Two players is interesting because both players then are incentivized to really build their engine, and you can see things like Strip Mine being played at Gen 6, 7, 8 because the game might go 13, 14 gens potentially if people aren't doing a lot of terraforming. Yeah, and that's the other thing, McLeod, in two-player games. Hackers, Sabotage, Hide Raiders, AMC, Great Escarpment Consortium, all those sorts of cards are much more valuable. and fighting for milestones and awards is much more valuable because it's an either or. Either you get 5 points or you don't. So milestones and awards are much more critical in a two-player game. I think four-player is okay. I'm not a huge fan of it, but the odd four-player game, you know. I mean, I've played now I've streamed 20 something ranked games, and I've played one four-player game and one two-player game. The rest have been three players. So I agree, Filter. Yeah, totally agree. Um, as I said earlier, I think the way I sum up how I like to play this game, having played quite a bit and looked at other streams, a read strategy is nice. READ, rebates, effects, and discounts. And I think of all the science, space sort of things. If you have quantum, mass, shuttles, space station, anti-grav, Earth catapult, meteor group, aerobraking, you know, even some of those, you'll get 10 to 15 off space events, and 3 heat back with aerobraking, which is insane. Yeah, and then you might be stuck with, okay, do you take underground detonations just for the building tag? So it's another consideration. Yeah, that's where three players better than two player, I think, because if one person's clearly running away with it, hopefully the other two people can realize and sort of quote unquote team up a little bit to slow them down a little bit. So overall, I think I'm more likely to play three-player games, but I'll play the odd two-player game from time to time, and occasionally a four-player, but you know, more so three-player. So you think awards are more important than milestones in a two-player game, Filter? I think if you can get a clear milestone, that's a 10-point swing. Oh yeah, agreed. VPs for sure, and the board tends to be more filled as well. Um, well, that's why I don't think I've ever played VTOR before. Um, but if you're confident you can win an award and you can fund one as your first action of the game, then VTOR's okay. Yeah, I like that. Less important. Yeah, I mean they're still important if you can get them, I think. But you in a two-player game, you're more likely to rack up the VPs. Someone might be going Jovians. In a two-player game, there's just more card draw that's going to happen. People will just be inclined to take more card draw. There's so much of it out there, and like we did, we racked up 20, 25 cards nearly, and pretty much played them all, except for a couple at the end there. Yeah, and that's why it's a bit random for sure. Yep, yep, absolutely. And that's why you gotta have a good all round game. You gotta look at everything. Yeah, I think card draw is quickly becoming the most important part of this game. I think. Yeah, I mean, you still have to have all the cards, and sometimes you're just lucky in the drafts. You get them straight up, or people pass them to you when they don't know you're going to play them. Um, Private always says don't trust other people to hack the cards. And I think plants have their place. You do need a little bit of luck sometimes for people not to blow up your plants. Or if they virus something, maybe they go for animals instead of plants. The plants might be more important, might get you the oxygen bump, for example. It might give you an oxygen bump, point for the greenery, point next to your city. So it's actually, yeah. Stressful, yeah. Certainly can be. Much like my timer at the end there. That was a stressful Gen 13. Yeah, that's why protected tabs is good in 3 player and really strong in 2 player. Because if you have protected tabs and your opponent, you know, plays all the asteroid cards, or they have the option, do I take it or not? They're less likely to take them, perhaps because they can't, hit you. Whereas if you don't have protected tabs, then they're going to play them all the time. And as I said, if we don't have protected tabs this game, I mean, I don't think yellow can make up the 13 points to 12 or 13 points in VP difference. We lose maybe a couple of greeneries or a couple of birds, whatever. One plant production turn 1, second turn 3, didn't play greenery the whole game. Yeah, I mean it's tough to get plant production sometimes, and it is the most expensive parameter to terraform, and greeneries are expensive. Um, Standard tech helps if you're critical, that helps. If you have 6 plants and greenery for 2 plants and then another greenery. But yeah, and out of all the productions, I mean, there's one steel steel production hating card. There's AMC for titanium, but there's so many cards that reduce plant production compared to all the other, you know, um, steel or titanium or even heat. Like there's a couple to reduce heat, like heat trappers, for example. But you know, for plant production, there's so many cards to destroy plant production. Small animals destroys plant production, same as birds, same as fish, same as herbivores. That's just 4 cards there that I can think of. Then there are a lot of cards that destroy plants in and of themselves. 2 for heat, so heat trappers is 1. A biomass, thank you, filter. Yep, there's another one for sure. So that's 5 cards there, right, for plant production. Compare that to steel production. You've got Great Escarpment Consortium, and that's it. Cloud Seeding, yep, is another card that destroys heat. So they're the 2 heat ones. So you've got 1 card that destroys steel production, AMC for titanium. You've got 2 for heat, and at least 5 for plants, plus all the asteroids and all that sort of stuff. And if you just don't have protected tabs, or if you're out of turn order, it'd be devastating. Welcome, Private. Yeah, I like that comment, Aspirin. That's a signature Private move, isn't it? But I like it. Private is, he's a very thoughtful and considerate player. He does, you know, consider all the options. 2 for energy. Yeah, energy tapping is 1, which is a minus point, and then power supplies and consortium. You need 2 power tags. Um, so again, so you got 1 for steel, 1 for titanium, 2 for energy, 2 for heat, but at least 5 for plants. and there might be others that we're not thinking of. So, that's why plant production is difficult, because you can't protect plant production. So, if you get unlucky, then, you're a bit stuck. And then you're reliant on cards like plantation. Well, yeah, you don't go plants, or you're forced to not go that route. Yeah, a greed filter. And they don't turn on for a bit later, but birds is 13%, fish is plus 2 degrees, small animals is okay at 6%. But yeah, they're good cards. With viral enhancers, it's a point, plus they get a point each turn. Thanks, Kilo, for joining. No worries at all. Yeah, happy to help in that high level chat there. This is part of the reason I love this game. And I said I was going to bed an hour ago, and yet here we are still chatting. So no worries. Catch you the next time. Let's see. Aspirin, Terraforming Mars, solo. I'm going to make a note of that link, Aspirin. Thank you. I do like me a good solo game. How did you come across that? Did you just Google it, or did someone tell you? The game that I streamed earlier tonight, private. Yeah, pretty good. I won't spoil it for you unless you want me to tell you the result. Okay. Yeah, it was a tight finish with the time. Yeah, it was very close. We actually had two greeneries we didn't end up having a time to convert, because we only had 14 seconds left with conversion. Plus we had trees and algae in hand for another greenery with viral enhancers, and we didn't draw a couple of cards and sell a steal, so we could have actually got a few more points, about 10 more points, but we still won by about 13 points, 132, 119 and 78, something like that. But I mean, 61 VP is still amazing, so not complaining, I suppose. But yeah, it was pretty stressful at the end. Yeah, I mean, the game was telling us something. We had Beam, which we didn't keep, and then the next card is Methane from Titan. I'm like, okay. Um, and then with flooding at the start of the game, we draw Water Import, one of the two cards from the two-card ocean space. And then Terraforming Ganymede is in first card in one of the drafts out of the 4 cards. And then Ganymede Colony gets passed us by Yellow, who played IO Mining. So I'm like, okay, well, 3 out of 4 multipliers, not bad. But yeah, Jovians are always very strong. So there you go. Alright, well I think I might just about end the stream here in just a sec. It's just gone 2 AM local time, so I might head to bed. But thank you everyone for joining me. It's been great to have people follow me for this game, and the last hour or so, hour and a bit, having some high level chat, as Kilo referred to just before. It's fantastic to really go deep into the various parts of this game, cards and corps and combos. I love all that sort of stuff. So no worries, McLeod, thank you. I'll catch you next time. And before I sign off, I'll just say everyone again, thanks for joining me. Really appreciate it. I've got a few days off work, so I'll be definitely streaming another few games in the next 2-3 days. So similar sort of time, probably starting 8 or 10 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is GMT plus 10, I think. So please come and join me for more Terraforming Mars action. If you haven't already, hit that follow button, that'd be awesome. But until next time, I will end the stream in just a sec, and I'll see everyone for the next game. See you next time, McLeod. Thank you. Wow, 2 hours. All right, thanks everyone, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right, bye bye for now.